What up, my zillions? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys. This is a Vlogzilla of really close up on Ultrazilla here. You can't even see the top of my head. That is fine. It's not really about me. But I needed to talk. I needed to do a vlog. I haven't done one in quite a bit. I am currently at Site C. I guess Site B is my kitchen table, which I go to every once in a while. This used to be where I used to do reviews way back, and I did a few reviews earlier this week with Ultrazilla Jr. here. This is still in my basement, where we have various, like, storage and stuff, and my studio is down here. This is not my studio. This is, like, the kitchen area of the basement. It used to be a regular apartment, but the kitchen's not in use anymore. So we have, like, stuff here, whatever. My wife has part of the studio down here, and recently I got, like, this mat that's down here, because I want to do some photography on it, and I'm still going to do that. I just haven't really had too much of a chance. That's mainly what this is going to be for, but I figure with some bigger figures, it might be easier for me to film here, so that's what I'm going to do. If I could get my camera functioning right with black backgrounds. Now, I don't, I film everything on my iPhone. I had an old iPhone, I mean, old technically, relatively, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, not that old, it's only a few years old. The iPhone the iPhone 6S Plus was my previous phone that I filmed for a long time on, for the last few years. Maybe the entire time this channel's been. I can't recall exactly if I started out with that. I might have not, but for the most part, that's what I filmed on. Now, we do have professional, really nice cameras in the house. My wife just last year bought a brand new, awesome camera. I tried it out. I didn't love it. And guys, I used to do photography for a living, actually. Right out of school, for the first, like, few years, I did photography. I'm very well versed in cameras. It's been a long time, and I just got so used to using, and the convenience of using the iPhones and stuff. And I like the quality. I think for YouTube, it's totally good for what I do. I'm not here to be a product photographer. I know a lot of folks, and no knock, this is totally awesome. A lot of folks that do this stuff also like to do product photography. I do like to take pictures of the figures, but there's no goal for me here to be a product photographer in the least bit. So convenience is the most important part, as long as everything looks good. Now, you guys know I've had some mic issues in the last month or so, and I thought it was my iPhone. For the longest time I tried a bunch of different things. Everything sounded weird, no matter what I did. So finally I was just like, plus I've always had storage issues with that phone, because when I got it, no, you know what? I have used it the entire time for this, because when I got it, it was right before I started YouTube, and at the time of me getting it, I didn't know I was gonna do that. So it is before the channel started that I've had that phone, and it lasted me for years. But the storage was always an issue. I've had an upgrade coming for a long time. I've had it for a long time. So it was a matter of, like, is it time now? I think it's time now to upgrade. And what I did was, after some, like, research, some talks with some folks, I went with and what would be good also for me as a person, getting a phone and then possibly upgrading again later, it was good that I got probably the latest model, or else I'd be paying off the entire phone again. This way, I could pay off this phone, halfway when the next one comes out. But even said that, I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I've had some issues. I did get, if you wanted to know, the iPhone X or 10 S Max. I'm like, what was it? So the big one, I really need big screens. I'm a big screen type of guy. So I love the big screen. Now, this is the first time I'm using the front facing, so it'll be a good test of how that looks. I am getting like some washed outness on my face, like it smooths out your skin. I've heard that. And while this week I've tried out different things to do with that phone as well. I went back to the white background and my normal reviews space. I'm gonna improve that as well, but that looks to be the best so far. You know, like the black issue is really bothering me though. It just doesn't look crisp enough for me. So I don't know what that is. I've heard that the iPhone X on its own, you know, the regular iPhone X, is better. And when I looked at them in store, I felt like that phone seemed better than this phone as far as the camera. But then I was like, I debated, blah, blah, and I decided this was the thing to get. So yeah, this one kind of looked a little washed out for some reason, but I got it. I'm liking it better now in the days since, but I do have another week to decide whether I want to keep this phone or change it out. So I'm just gonna keep playing around with it, make sure I have look at every feature, tried a bunch of different things. I also got a camera app on this phone now to supplement my regular camera. That gives me a little more control over some of the levels and stuff. So we'll see. I'm not only here to talk about that. As you see here, I got a couple Devastators. This is my latest one. This is an older one. They're both knockoffs. This is a knockoff of a third party. This is a knockoff of the Combiner Wars Devastator, which I never got. This is a nice size. I really like this size. It was this thing. I got it from Sortoy, so it didn't come with a box. Saved on shipping and whatnot. Although I feel like you don't really save that much on shipping. So I'm not going to try to say it out right now. But pretty cool. I plan to film this guy. Now what I want to tell you guys is this is kind of a little bit of a channel alert. I haven't done any Transformers reviews in a while. Part of it is because I can't get myself to care about the alt modes enough. This is an ongoing issue with me. I want to do a lot of Transformers because I love Transformers. But I just don't care. I don't care about alt modes. Whether, you know, you want to look down on me as a reviewer because of it, I don't care. But, you know, like, what I'm going to be doing going forward is I'm not going to be looking at most alt modes. If it's like a Dinobot, something else that I care about, then I will, you know. But transforming a thing is not me. I don't care about transforming the figures. On a combiner, all I really care about is the combiner. Like, there's things about Transformers that I love. I love that they transform, but I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it in media. You know, I love it. Don't not call me a Transformers fan, because I love Transformers. So, you know, like, that's neither here nor there. Don't question my fandom. If you want to question my review practice for this now, that's fine. But, you know, if you don't like it, that's cool. I get these guys because I love the robots. I do. I personally, I don't care about transforming them. I get these guys because I love this. And I want to focus on this. So that is, guys, is my approach to Transformers from now on, except, again, if it's like a Dinobot or whatever, and then I will show the mode that I like. But I'm going to be reviewing this guy and possibly that guy soon. I don't know. I don't know about those yet. You know, that was going to be one of the ones that was going to be part of Devastator Week that never happened. This guy's brand new, and I really want to review him, and I'm just going to be reviewing Devastator. I don't care about anything else here. I put him together. I have no interest in taking him apart. Now, this doesn't is not the same for Super Robots. For some reason, Super Robots that combine and come together, I feel better about putting them together and showing you everything. I just have to go with what I like. You know, ultimately, this is my channel and my reflection of me. So I want it to be a reflection of me completely. I don't want to lie about that. I want to care about what I care about and not what the percepted, you know, what Transformer reviewer has to do. So, I get it. I get it. A Transformer reviewer should look at everything. I'm not a Transformers reviewer. I'm a general reviewer more than anything else. I have a lot of different interests, and if I want to do Transformers for Ultrazilla toys going forward, it has to be in a way that makes me excited to do it. I am not excited about transforming something. It takes away from the toy for me, and doesn't add to it. I understand some of the engineering in this stuff is so good, so awesome, and that is cool, but it's not something I care about, so I can't be fake about it. But I do want to include Transformers on this channel, so my Transformers reviews, and there was a fly that just passed by, is gonna be based on what I like. And there is a big subsect of the community that agrees with me, that gets these guys for the robot, so I will be someone that appeals to you folks that are like that. If you're here for alt modes, everything like that, I can't help you. I'm sorry, but this might be a fresh take for you, because it's gonna be like quicker Transformers reviews and about the thing that's most important. So there you go, guys. I wanted to talk about that, including, the two things I want to talk about is that and my ongoing issues. Now, one last thing that I didn't mention before, I just filmed my DC Multiverse Joker review, which is rendering right now. I was doing some edits, and I realized that the mic is still messed up. So it's actually the mic, but for some reason when I tested something else on it, it was still working badly. So I think it was a combo of the phone not working, the jack not working right, and the mic itself not working right. Now on this iPhone, and every iPhone after 7, I guess, there was a big gap where I didn't get anything. I don't have to upgrade if I don't have to, I don't do that. I only do it when I have to. I had to get an adapter for this, and I got it yesterday, and it seemed to work right, and then the crackling came back. So I'm pretty sure it's not the phone at this point, because it's a new phone, and it's gotta be that mic, in combo with the other things there was issues with the regular phone, because even with something else, it wasn't working right. Now, I am testing another mic completely, which I did test once before on the other phone, and I didn't like how it sounded. It sounded muffled. So hopefully it sounds good here, and this video is not in vain, because I'm using a really nice mic that came with the camera that my wife got last year. It's a really nice looking, professional looking camera microphone. So hopefully this works, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to get another mic. So there you go. Hopefully you see this video, and if you didn't, you'll if you're not seeing this video, you're not seeing this video, obviously. Anyway, that's it. That's my vlog. Thanks for listening to me. I just wanted to talk about this stuff a little bit, gather your thoughts on all of it. I'm more, I gotta be true to myself is the bottom line on both of these things. Whether it's, the phone and what I use to film, or what I want to film. You get what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for listening. I hope that's understandable. Till next time, peace out, peeps.